Hello, good morning. My name is Ignacio and I'm a teacher at Third Mirador de la Sierra at Villa Castín. I teach English to students from 1st of ESO to 4th of ESO. And today I'm going to present you a very useful tool called Popplet. So now that we are in the web, popplet.com, you should log in. You're probably not a member, so you have to go to sign up. You click on sign up and you complete all the form. You have to complete all your data. You agree and then you go to next. I'm already subscribed, I'm already a member, so I'm just going to log in. I type my email, I type my password, then I log in. So most of you are wondering what is Popplet all about. Popplet is used to create diagrams online that you can download in your PC afterwards. For example, we've got this one here about la lírica en el Renacimiento. I did this with my students of Primar, and we talk about the amorosa, moral, metafísica, or also I did another one about the Spanish literature of the 19th century, Romanticism, Realism, or Generation of 98. What I am doing nowadays, during these 15 days, is I've asked my students of 4th of ESO to do a diagram about British cars. This diagram is the one we're going to reproduce right now. So what we do, or what we should do to begin with. So what you have to do is you have to click on the pink banner, make a new Popplet. You complete the name. For example, I'm going to give it British cars. And you choose a color. This color is going to be the color of your background. I have picked the yellow one. So you pick the yellow one, you write the name, and then you click on the blue banner, make it so. So you're already in the making a Popplet. So what you need to do to include the title is you need to go to the wheel here, this wheel. You click on the wheel, and you click on the new Popplet. So appears this frame that you can move whatever you want. So I'm going to move it here. Now within, I click in the middle and I can write the title. My title is going to be British Cars. Now you can give it different size to these letters. So I click on the second button and I can make it little, I can make it average, or I can make it bigger. I'm going to put it in bigger. Now this first button here is used to give it a different color to the frame, so I'm going to give it a blue. Now you're probably wondering what is this third button to do. Now this third button is to draw something here. So for example, I'm going to use in a blue color and I'm going to write some letters. For example, UK. Alright, once I've got my title, I can move it this way. I can now draw some branches. So I'm going to draw 3 different branches. And as you see, we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4 dots. These dots are the ones that allow you to draw the branches. Okay, so I've drawn 3 different branches. For example, if I don't like this branch, I can just delete it. How can I delete it? I click on the X, click here, the X, and appears this message. Do you really want to delete this Popplet? And I click on yes, and my Popplet is deleted. I don't want to delete it, so I go back and I draw again the branch. So as I was saying, I'm going to put here type of cars, I'm going to write here brands, and then use of cars. Right, so I already have my diagram. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to introduce a picture. How can I introduce a picture? So to introduce a picture, you need to click on the Popple here, and you need to go to the 4th button. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You click on the 4th button and appears 2 icons. One that is a V and the other one is a laptop. Now if you click on V, this is Vimeo. Vimeo is a platform that is very similar to YouTube, so you can upload videos. However, this tool is interesting for your students, for them to study. So videos here are not necessary. what you need to include are photos. So I click on my computer and I can upload an image I've got from my computer. Let's say I'm going to pick up this one here. I pick the old timer and I click on abrir. So the photo appears. I've got already my photo there. So now I can draw another arrow here. I'm going to make another arrow. I'm going to name this one nowadays cars. Nowadays cars. Cars. I'm going to draw another one here, another arrow here. I'm going to name this one electric cars. And I'm going to draw another arrow here. And I'm going to call it vintage cars. Okay, so I've got my own diagram. I can go further, but I think it's fairly easy to do a diagram. This is basically what your students are going to do. Now, what I need to do now that I finished my diagram, I need to go to the wheel, back to the wheel, and I need to save. So I click on save, and the Popplet is saved. So if I go to my to the first page, to my home, I can see the Popples I've created. So this is the last Popplet I've created. I click on this one. So as you can see, my diagram is back again. So what I like to do now, I can save it or I can export it. So what I am going to do is click on the wheel here, and I'm going to go to the option export. I can export it as a PDF or as a photo. If I export as a PDF, the Popplet would automatically be saved in my computer. I can name it British Cars PDF and I can click on guardar. I also can save it as an image, so I can export and click on export as a photo, GP. So as you see, I click on British Cars, GP, and I click on guardar. So that would be the end of this app. Very easy to use, and it's really helpful for any subject that requires any sort of reading comprehension activities. I basically use it with different texts that require or are very long and requires or students have difficulties to understand the text. So what we do is segment it by doing these kind of diagrams, which is very useful for them and allows them to better understand the text. This app could be used in any subject like lengua castellana, geografía, historia, biología, or even in English or French. So I really encourage you to use it with your students. Thank you and bye-bye.